What are heated tobacco products and how do they differ from cigarettes? And what does the scientific evidence tell us about the role of heated tobacco in tobacco harm reduction? I'm Sarah Cordery and I work as a scientist at Imperial Brands in the harm reduction and engagement function. The heated tobacco category is growing, but often misunderstood, so I want to use these 5 minutes to address these questions. Tobacco smoke is a cause of serious disease in smokers. Nicotine is not the primary cause of smoking-related disease. Rather, the greatest risk of smoking-related disease comes from burning tobacco and inhaling smoke. The best course of action adult smokers can take to improve their health is not to use any tobacco or nicotine product. However, despite being aware of the risks, millions are currently either uninterested or unwilling to take this step. Tobacco harm reduction refers to strategies designed to reduce the health risks associated with tobacco smoking, but which may involve the continued use of nicotine and/or tobacco. Heated tobacco is a potentially harm-reduced alternative as it does not burn tobacco. A stick containing processed tobacco is heated in a controlled manner, never burnt, producing an aerosol which contains nicotine and flavour aromas. Around 10 years has passed since the current market leader was launched, and the category is gaining popularity. Therefore, we wanted to examine the available literature as a whole. We split the topic into 2 parts: product science, which addresses the potential effect at the level of the individual user, and behavioural science, which answers such questions as who is using the product and how are these products perceived. We used defined search terms to ensure that all relevant published evidence was captured. Our product science review was peer-reviewed and accepted by the journal Curious. This is important because the peer review process can act as a type of quality control step within scientific publishing, where experts review the work and assess how it was conducted and whether the conclusions made are fair. The type of studies included in this review include aerosol chemistry, toxicology, and measuring molecular markers in the body. The product science review indicated reduced risk profile of heated tobacco products compared to cigarettes. 3 key trends: aerosols from heated tobacco products contain fewer and substantially lower levels of toxicants than cigarette smoke, and this translated into a reduction in biological effects and biological markers. Clinical studies indicated the potential for reduced harm after switching from cigarettes to exclusive heated tobacco use. The behavioural review was also accepted by Curious. The majority of data in this review comes from surveys. The behavioural science review was also supportive of a role for this category in tobacco harm reduction. Use was primarily observed among adult, current or former smokers, with very low use among unintended populations such as youth. Cigarette use at the population level decreased as heated tobacco use increased. A significant degree of dual use was reported. It's not yet clear if that represents a transitional phase toward exclusive heated tobacco product use. Use among men was greater than use among women, and those with higher socioeconomic grade and further education levels showed higher use of these products. There were misperceptions of relative risk, and this is important because if an adult smoker perceives that heated tobacco is as harmful as cigarettes, they are less likely to switch away from cigarette smoking. When we combine the findings of these 2 large reviews, we see the evidence is supportive of a role for this category in tobacco harm reduction. Heated tobacco can potentially make a positive contribution to public health when used instead of cigarettes. Many thanks to everyone who contributed to these 2 reviews, as shown on the screen now, and wishing you a fantastic GFN 2025.